Hi, I'm Cindy. This is my first video on YouTube and I do hope that I would do well in this video. So let's get started. This first video will be about e.l.f. face products. I'll be dividing e.l.f. products review and haul into 3 parts: the face products, the eyes, and the brushes. So without further ado, I'm going to start with this one. This is the Corrective Concealer by e.l.f. and comes in this packaging. I'm going to take it out. Here you go. Very sleek packaging in black matte. It's not plasticky. And you get a mirror here. And here you go. 4 colors: nude, green, lilac, and beige. All these 4 colors have different functions for them. According to e.l.f., the nude and beige is for covering dark eye circles, while the green one is to neutralize redness such as spots, sensitive irritations, blushes, and the lilac pink is for brightening the yellows or a dull skin tone. It comes with a little applicator, which I don't really use. It's too small for me, so I use my hand. So these 4 colors. I won't do swatches here because you can see swatches in all other YouTube gurus, but if you really want to know how are they like, I will pop it in my blog cindykohl.blogspot.com, where you can see how the colors are. I've only used these 3 colors, this nude, green, and pink, because the beige is a bit too dark for my skin tone. I do find the pink one really good for covering up the yellow and dull skin of mine, but I do not find the green one and the beige one very effective on covering problematic areas. The nude, oh sorry, this is the nude one. The nude one, as the name tells, is very sheer. It doesn't really cover on the first application. You had to put on layers and layers, or at least I do have to put on layers and layers in order to cover my serious dark eye circles. But the green one is a bit cakey, a bit oily when I apply it on my acne spot, and whenever I apply it, it just stays there, and it just sort of illuminating this green color on my face, which I have to very repetitively blend it out in order to smooth out the greenness. But all in all, 4 colors in one palette, and only costs about $3.50, and the consistency is good. A bit creamy, a bit oily for me, but maybe it works for you. So this is quite a very good product, and I'll rate it from a scale of 1 to 10. This, I'm gonna rate it 7 for me. And the next product I'm going to talk about is this under eye concealer and highlighter. All the packaging are very good. I like e.l.f. packaging, so sleek and so posh. And here you go, 2 in 1. This is the concealer part, where you can see applicator, and this is the highlighting part. The pros of this is I like this concealer. It gives a very good coverage. It's not cakey at all. The consistency is very good. Once I swipe it under my eye circles, it's just completely covered it up, although I have to like dab it repeatedly and make sure that it blends really well, but it's really good stuff for this. On the other hand, the highlighter part, I'm not so keen on this. It's because it's too white for me. Whenever I apply it underneath my eyebrows, it's just go geisha white, very white, and it can become a color itself. I have to keep blending it out, and make sure that the whiteness doesn't stay too prominent there. So if the concealer is a product on its own, I would buy this consistently, but the highlighter, I would give it a little doubt. But nonetheless, a great product, a 2-in-1, good and convenient for traveling overseas if you want to bring this. And you can do a highlighting here if you want, and just remember to keep blending it, and then you'll get the effect that you want. The third product I'm going to talk about is this e.l.f. contouring and blush and bronzer palette. As you can see, it contains a mirror. I'm going to cover up the mirror, and this is the blush, this is the bronzer. Both of these colors are so pigmented that you just need a wee bit of brush swipe, and you just buff it out on your cheeks, here for the blush and here for the bronzing. I never do bronzing before, I always just use blush, but after buying this product I totally become addicted to bronze my entire face. It's quite pigmented, as you can see, very pigmented for blushed. Not too many sparkles, but there is shimmer inside. As for the bronze, very weirdly it does have a bit shimmer, and I do hope that the shimmer isn't there, but it is. But nonetheless, for $3.50 it's quite a good bargain to have. And lots of people has been talking about how this blush and the e.l.f. packaging is quite similar to the Orgasm NARS. Okay, so I'm going to put it side by side to let you see how similar are they. And this is the NARS Orgasm, which is about 20 something pounds, and this is the e.l.f. blush, which is $3.50 for 2. And here you go. Inside their respectively palettes, they do look quite similar in colors, but if you swatch it, they are quite different. I'm just going to swatch this NARS here. Okay. And I'm going to swatch this e.l.f. here. Okay, here you go. This is the NARS, this is e.l.f. I do find that NARS is a bit more shimmery than the e.l.f. and the NARS one is a bit more pinkish, while this e.l.f. one is a bit more of a cool pink. All in all, both are great products, very good pigmentation, lasts really long and lasts for a couple of hours. Both have mirrors and both have sleek packaging. The only difference is this is £20 and this is $3.50. And this is the last product I'm going to talk about, which is the Mineral Booster. It comes in this white packaging, and here you go. It's this sort of powdery tube thing where you always see in makeup cosmetics. This Mineral Booster, the e.l.f. websites claim that it has vitamin A, B and E, and it absorbs oil and minimizes your wrinkles and pores, which I do feel that is the truth, because after putting on all the makeup, I want to set my makeup. I just use the brush and just sweep it and just cover up all my face. It does give a very good coverage in terms of setting the products, and it blends really well. It doesn't feel cakey, it doesn't feel greasy or oily. I know all powders don't feel greasy or oily, but my face has this problem of greasy and oily, so after using this, it's just make my face not so oily at all. I do recommend this, and I forgot to give the ratings. This would be 9 out of 10, the e.l.f. Mineral Booster. The under eye concealer and highlighter, I would give a 7 out of 10. While this bronzing and blush palette, I would give a 9 out of 10. And here you go, my small haul and a review of e.l.f. products, face products. I hope you do enjoy it, and I will continue making videos, and thank you for looking and watching this video and bearing with me for about 10 minutes. Thank you very much.